On the 2nd of August of 2022, a small group by the name of Yielding Arts would make a game called Saitama Game. This would later popularize a new category and genre of Roblox games, battlegrounds games. Now the three main focuses of the video, as seen by the thumbnail, is going to be Fruit Battlegrounds, the strongest battlegrounds, and Jujutsu Shenanigans. Now, of course, these three games are the most popular game by far about battlegrounds. So we will be focusing on which one's the best. That's basically what the whole video is, as seen by the title. The best battlegrounds game is gonna be decided at the end. Now, I'm gonna give it a rating. In this video is gonna be similar to the last one, Souls RNG. You should go check that one out. But it's gonna be interviewing people and see what they say about the game. And then at the end, I will tally up all points or whatever, I don't know. And I will decide. Well, it'll be my decision. It'll be my opinion. You guys can decide. I don't really care. But I'm gonna see what people say, and I'm gonna rate the games, and I'm gonna see which one's the best battlegrounds game. So, yeah, let's get straight into the interviews, I guess. Yeah. You ready for the interview?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna be doing Jujutsu Shenanigans. I'm gonna ask you about, let me see, 5 questions, okay? Okay, so around when did you begin to play Jujutsu Shenanigans? Just give an estimate, like when you think you did.
About 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, okay. How often do you play the game? Do you play it consistently, or do you just play it when your friends are on?
I usually play it when I'm bored,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm bored all the time. So
Okay, so you would say it's probably consistently that you play it?
yeah.
Okay. Would you say the game is fun?
Yeah, it's fun.
Mm-hmm. What's the biggest aspect of why it's fun?
Well, you can use domains, and it's
Mhm.
actually fun to use all the characters' ultimates.
Okay. Would you see yourself playing this game in a few months?
Possibly.
Possibly, okay. And so there's 3 games. It's Fruit Battlegrounds, the strongest battlegrounds, and Jujutsu Shenanigans. You might not be able to give a good description or opinion on Fruit Battlegrounds because you don't play as much. But which out of the 3 games do you think should win, like the best battlegrounds game in your opinion, out of those 3?
Probably Jujutsu Shenanigans.
Okay. Thank you. It's gonna be 6 questions about what game are you doing again?
Fruit Battlegrounds.
Okay. So, around when did you begin to play Fruit Battlegrounds? Just give an estimate.
An estimate?
Yeah.
Well, I started playing like a while ago, and I like rolled flame, and then it took forever to level up, so I stopped playing. But then I started playing again like a month ago.
A month ago. Okay. How often do you play the game? Like consistently every day, or only when your friends are on?
Only when my friends are on, probably. But I just like macro fruits.
Okay. Would you say the game is fun in your opinion?
Yeah, it has a whole bunch of stuff. You can do the tournaments, you can just fight your friends. You can do the ranked, which they added new. That's pretty good. Whole bunch of stuff to do.
Yep. Would you see yourself playing this game in a few months?
Yeah, I don't see it getting worse, and I'm still trying to get like fruits because there's a whole bunch. So yeah, I can still see myself playing.
Okay. And which aspect is the best about your game? The combat, the fruit spinning, or what?
I think honestly it's the fruit spinning because it's very luck based, and then like the fruit you can get, it can be like really good. Even it's like you can level up every fruit and they can all be like max, and like if you're good enough with even a bad fruit, you can still beat somebody with a good fruit that's max too.
And which out of the 3 games do you think should win?
Not gonna lie, Jujutsu Shenanigans has been going kind of crazy. Like I don't think any of the other Battlegrounds games have like 2 different DLC characters you could play at once. But Fruit Battlegrounds is like really different from like the other Battlegrounds. So I think it's like 50-50 for me between Jujutsu Shenanigans and Fruit Battlegrounds. Because Fruit Battlegrounds is just like, so much different than the other Battlegrounds.
So you're saying you like Jujutsu Shenanigans because of its variety and amount of content?
Yeah, like how quickly it can like bring stuff. They do it like faster than anyone.
And
So
what
I
was
saw my fault.
what was the Fruit Battlegrounds reason and why you think it's a 50-50?
So like it's like so different. Like all the other Battlegrounds games, like yeah, you block and then you like do your moves. But in like Fruit Battlegrounds, you can like get launched, thrown, like a whole bunch of stuff. Cause obviously it's like, it feels like a literal just like One Piece game that like actual developers made. It like feels like that. It doesn't even feel like one of the Battlegrounds. It just feels, it's just like so crazy.
Yeah, I would agree on that. I personally like Fruit Battlegrounds because of its amount of maps and amount of exploring.
Yeah, they do got 3 different maps to play on, which like not a lot of the other ones got.
It's
I don't think any of the other ones got.
It's much better than the average Battlegrounds game. It's just that Jujutsu Shenanigans is very good in my opinion.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna interview the Big J Vaughn. Okay, so which out of the 3 games are you doing?
Wait, what 3 games?
Okay. There's the strongest Battlegrounds, there's Fruit Battlegrounds, and there's Jujutsu Shenanigans. Which one are you doing? It's very simple.
I think I will do strongest.
Okay, good. Okay, so around when did you begin to play the strongest Battlegrounds? Just give an estimate.
About a year ago.
A year ago, okay.
Yeah.
How often do you play the game? Is it consistently, or is it only when your friends gets on?
Consistently, if I'm bored.
If you're bored, okay.
Yeah.
Would you say the game is fun?
The game is fun. It just the combat's kind of outdated.
Okay, very true, very true. Would you see yourself playing this game in a few months?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, most likely.
And which aspect is the best about the game? Like combat, moves, cutscenes?
Cutscenes and just like graphics in general.
Okay, so detail, okay. And
Yeah.
so which out of the 3 games, so Fruit Battlegrounds, Jujutsu Shenanigans, and the strongest Battlegrounds, do you think should win, like in the best place, first place?
Ooh. Honestly, Fruit Battlegrounds is fun. Strongest Battlegrounds is fun, but like, I really like Jujutsu Shenanigans.
Yeah, Jujutsu Shenanigans
A
is very
lot.
good. Yeah. What do you like about Jujutsu Shenanigans? The destructive physics, the interactive map, the combat?
I like the fast updates, destructive maps. I like how they didn't really take a lot of things seriously. They just kind of had fun with it.
So very different, multiple things. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Thank you. So we've done the interviews, we've looked at everything, and there is an obvious first place winner on this. Now, I just want to say, just so you guys know, this is my opinion. I'm not trying to get flamed in the comments for saying something that people don't like. So, yeah. There's going to be a 3rd place, a 2nd place, and a 1st place. And hopefully by you guys listening to the interviews, you can clearly see what the 1st place is. So, yeah, let's just get into my description and what my personal opinions are about the game. So, first we have Fruit Battlegrounds. Whew. Oh my, where do I begin? My dear old Fruit Battlegrounds. Fruit Battlegrounds is an amazing Battlegrounds experience, and it is most definitely one of the best. That's why it's top 3. Okay? These games go automatically in top 3, by the way. That's why. But Fruit Battlegrounds, maps. Its maps are amazing. Its content. There's no in the strongest Battlegrounds or Jujutsu Shenanigans. There's no bosses in there, but there is in Fruit Battlegrounds. Now, just like AJ said, I quote, he said, Fruit Battlegrounds is like if it was made by the One Piece creators, not like an actual Battlegrounds games. But it is so similar to the one that you wouldn't think otherwise. But I'm telling you, it's so good. The fruits, there's like, I don't know, like 30 plus fruits. They're all good in their own ways. I'm pretty sure, maybe. I mean, so Soul is unfair. Let's just not talk about that one, but they're all good in their own ways, right? So that's Fruit Battlegrounds. If I were to give it a rating, I will give it at the end of the video, because I do not want it to get spoiled, because whichever is the highest rating will get the first place. So then we go to Jujutsu Shenanigans. Jujutsu Shenanigans is one of the funnest games that I've played in Roblox ever since I stopped playing on my console. I stopped playing on it, and now I come back to Roblox, and it's just all over the place, but it's all over the place in a fun way. Its combat is amazing. They're all fair. Let's just say that. Well, Gojo isn't that fair, but whatever. They're all good in their own ways. Nerf magic kick. And it's not like about like combat or like being serious, just like the strongest Battlegrounds or maybe even Fruit Battlegrounds. The strongest Battlegrounds has some sweats, okay? They are so weird. If you've seen those Garo combos, they are so annoying. They like do some flips or whatever, and it's super bad. So I would say that the interactable map, how the whole map is interactable, basically compiles all 3 maps of Fruit Battlegrounds. I know, it's like glazing, but it's just that. It's true. The final one is the strongest Battlegrounds. I would say that the strongest Battlegrounds is just at top here, not because of its players. Well, actually, the players like bring it down because there's so much people playing it, and then there's so much weird people, like so much sweats that you don't even get to enjoy the game. But I would say that like the only reason it's really at top 3 is because of the cutscenes and amount of content. But this is only because it's been out for 2 years, but it's just getting boring in my opinion. It's just getting boring, and then I don't know. It's not good. But let's get into the first, second place, and third rankings right now. Okay, so after we do this ranking and stuff, we're going to, well, I'm going to rate the games out of 10. So let's start. After much talking with other people and hearing their point of views about the games, I have decided that third place goes to the strongest Battlegrounds. I know. The most popular one goes in third place. And it's just because if maybe this was made a little bit earlier, it would have been better because new characters were just coming out. But they need to step up their game. I have not seen like anyone up like the game update for like a month, maybe even more. And so it seems like they're just getting lazy. Maybe I'm wrong or maybe I'm not, but who knows. So third place, bronze, is the strongest Battlegrounds. Pretty obvious as what I said previously. Now, second place is Fruit Battlegrounds. Yep. Fruit Battlegrounds is second place. Fruit Battlegrounds is just 10 times better than the strongest Battlegrounds. The only reason the strongest Battlegrounds has one aspect better over than Fruit Battlegrounds is literally just its leveling. Fruit Battlegrounds doesn't need any leveling. Now, of course, Fruit Battlegrounds takes a long time. But if you have a computer, boot that tiny task up and just macro overnight, and you'll be playing. Fruit Battlegrounds has some of the best animations in my opinions. Its movesets are so good. It's just really good. No, the strongest Battlegrounds, of course, yes, it has good cutscenes, right? But it can't save truly like a game just by one thing. Fruit Battlegrounds just has many things over the strongest Battlegrounds. But if you guys want to check that Fruit Battlegrounds out, you gotta go. Please it needs more players. It's just that good. All right, now for first place, which is pretty obvious, is Jujutsu Shenanigans. Jujutsu Shenanigans, in my opinion, is just so good. It's so ahead of its time, for real. It's very good. The destructible interactive maps, the fun, the frequent updates, the content is just very good. But to wrap up this video, let's do the ratings. Now, the ratings are the strongest battlegrounds. If I gave Souls RNG, it was a 7.5, I think. I gave it a 7.5. So I will give the strongest battlegrounds like a 7.8. Yep, a 7.8. Cause I don't really need to look at anything to know that the strongest battlegrounds is just getting boring. It's all that. Now, of course, remember, this is my opinion. Don't like kill me. Just but yeah. Now Fruit Battlegrounds, it's a straight 8.9. It jumps up really fast. It's not a 9. It edges 9, but it's still amazing. It is very good. And now, Jujutsu Shenanigans. I'll give this game a 9.3. I know, clap, creators, if you're watching this, but your game is excellent. Please nerf Magic Kick.